Another Brick fan with the 2021 Advent calendars. This is day 18. This year I'm reviewing 4 Advent calendars: City, Star Wars, Avengers, and Harry Potter. And let's take a quick look at yesterday's builds. From City, we got Top Hat Tom here, looking like a caroler. Then we have an Imperial Light Cruiser, which turned out really nice in this micro scale. A Quinjet, also fairly well done, although there's too many gaps in it for me. And then from Harry Potter, we got this little trolley or train cart, which allows Harry to carry his stuff through King's Cross Station. Let's go ahead and do the day 18 builds. Here we have the City Advent Calendar, and let's look at day 18, which is in the first row here. Open that up, and it looks like a little workshop table. Here is our little workshop desk, and this looks like a toy boat, perhaps. On the side we have a paintbrush and a hammer, and then this little rubber ducky, of course. So a nice little workbench and a couple of toys. Let's move on to our next Advent calendar. Here we have Star Wars Day 18, right up here in the top row. And we have, it looks like an interrogation droid. Here's the interrogation droid with the little trans red here in the front, the shot here, the truth serum or whatever that the droid carried, and then it's on this clear base to make it look like it's floating in the air. Quick little build, but turned out pretty nicely. Let's move on to our next Advent calendar. Here we have the Avengers Advent calendar, and we're looking at day 18. Which is up here on the top row. And we'll open that up, and it looks like we have Nick Fury. Here we have Nick Fury with his eye patch here and his goatee. Looks very good. He's wearing the black jacket with the gray underneath, and you can see his belt buckle there. And then there's SHIELD logo on his left chest there, and he's got, looks like a radio, but then he's got this shifter piece here, so maybe it's supposed to represent a remote control. Of course, you can choose with your imagination. I'd really like this gray colored stocking cap. Don't see those in this color very often, so that was nice to get that stocking cap. Nick Fury doesn't have an alternate expression, but you see the eye patch string going around his head there. And then the little bit of printing on the back. So a very good Nick Fury figure. Let's go ahead and move on to our next Advent calendar. Finally, here's our Harry Potter Advent calendar, day 18, up here in the middle, on the top row in the middle. And we have Ron Weasley, it looks like. And he also has a random wizard card. Taking a look at Ron here, he has his signature red hair. It's like he's wearing it looks like he's wearing Hogwarts robes, but they don't have any symbols on it. So this is prior to him getting selected to a house. And he has, of course, a wand and a chocolate frog here. Ron also has a random wizard card. And this one I do recognize. This is Professor McGonagall. So now that we've opened all of day 18's doors, let's go ahead and put the 4 builds together and review them. Here are the builds from day 18, starting with City. We get this little toy bench or workbench that has a hammer and it looks like a paintbrush. It's a little rubber ducky here being worked on, and then there's a small ship model. Looks like a small ship anyway. From Star Wars, we got the IT-O interrogator droid. It might be IT-0. Either way, that's the interrogator droid from Star Wars. We got a nice Nick Fury figure here I particularly like this gray cap that came with it. You don't see that cap piece in gray very often. And then from the Harry Potter calendar, we got Ron Weasley with a chocolate frog. He came with another of these random wizard tiles, so we get a total of 2 inside the Harry Potter Advent calendar. So there are our figures for day 18. Join me tomorrow for day 19. And until then, happy building. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to see more of my content. I've left links to my other reviews up here on the screen.